if I draw something like this, if I do that, right, if the price is over here, what do you think will happen? Well, you might say, Dennis, it's gone up too much now. It's up way too much. It's going to go down. So what do? This is what most people do. Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. And today we're going to speak about the hero trade. And you might be saying, hold on a moment, what is the hero trade? I think it's very, very exciting. It's a term that Ben, one of our trader coaches here, explained to us as well. But the message here I think is crucial. I would say over 90% of traders get this wrong. And by the way, if you feel I'm not a trader, Dennis, all trading is you're buying and selling a little bit more often than other times, right? What we're gonna speak about today is how can you become a successful trader and how can you avoid the main parts, most traders, what they fail doing. So, if I were to tell you this, right? Let's say we have a market, it could be Bitcoin, could be anything, right? It will be the same for all of them. And you have a chart, which is just a graph moving, and if I draw something like this, if I do that, right, if the price is over here, what do you think will happen? Well, you might say, Dennis, it's gone up too much now. It's up way too much. It's going to go down. So what do? This is what most people do. Now what they do, they now place an order to go short. They sell short, which means they make money going down. But then what's happening is the market continues up and they lose. And now they go, surely Dennis, it cannot go lower. All right, great. And then they put another order in to sell short, hoping the market's going to go down. Because now, obviously, it's at the peak. It's not going to go lower. Well, what happens? It keeps going higher. So once again, they fail and they lose money. And then all of a sudden, they think, now surely Dennis, it cannot go up more, right? It needs to fall down. Okay, great. So they go short. And what happens is, they fail again. It's like someone saying, now we have the market peak. We're going to have a bear market from now on in 2018. Oh, no, it didn't happen in 18. It's going to happen now in 2019. It keeps going up. Oh, no, it's not going to happen now. It's going to happen next year until they get it right. So in the meantime here, they're losing all their money until then the market turns, okay? So that is the big challenge here. Now, that being said, what is better to do in this scenario? You could probably see that as well. So comment in the chat. What would you say is better? Is it better to try to time the market every single time when it turns to really make the big money? Or is it, write this down if you haven't, the trend is your friend until it bends at the end. So what that means is the market will go higher, right? The market will keep going higher until all the way up here, right? Until it doesn't. Even though you think this is irrational, the market will stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Something I learned very early. I've done this mistake so many times. So it's a lot better here. So every time the market is here, it might do this, right? So this might happen. It goes up and then consolidates a little bit and then goes up again. So you are way better off entering on those breakouts every single time. Goes like this. Surely Dennis, it can't go higher. But what happens? It goes higher. So you trade these breakouts until they don't go like that anymore. So how can you spot the reversal in the market? So the way to see this is to look at the market and say, all right, so you're going to have this movement. It goes sideways, movement, sideways, movement. But then what's going to happen at some point is that it will move like this, down a bit, up. It will fail to take out this high, create a lower high, and then break below this support here. And that could be a turning point in the market. And then you do the same thing. You trade breakouts to the downside until it reverses again. And when can we see that it reverses? Well, the same thing. When it then creates a higher low and then a higher high. That's how you see that there's a turning point in the market. So the hero trade, what that's all about is, instead of you trying to time when to go short, right? Time when to go short, it just keeps going up, or vice versa. You try to time the market, and when it's falling, you try to go long, but it just keeps falling. You try to go long, keeps falling. The same there. So wait for the turning point. And the two patterns to wait for here are these two here. So make sure you make a note of this. And there's of course a million ways of doing this, but this works for us. So either when it goes up, you wait for this to happen, lower high, and then a break of the last support. That's called an ascending triangle, or vice versa. So you wait. This is if you're trading, okay, not if you're investing. Investing, you don't care about this. It's only if you're trading. Or vice versa. It goes down, creates a higher low, and then breaks this level here. So that's how you spot reversals in the market. So wait for that. Be patient. So if you're taking any notes of this, 1, be patient. 2, don't do the hero trade trying to time the top. Continue to trade with the market until it turns. It's all about probabilities. Trading and investing is all about one thing that is more likely to happen over another. And a pattern to continue, that is more likely to happen, then it reverses until it doesn't. And always remember that the market will be irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. Also like the video and comment below if you would like to see something more like this. And also comment, are you doing this or are you doing something different? And for that being said, from myself, our whole team, I hope you enjoy this video and have a great week, day, evening, depending where you are in the world. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.